Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are still trying to circumnavigate the globe, and we are also attempting to make various states. However, I was just looking at the institutions here, and for printing press to be valid to spawn in our territory, we would need A, the year to be at least 1550, and B, we would have to have admin tech at least 12. We should definitely focus on that, because if we can get printing press to spawn in us, that'd be huge. Absolutely huge. Of course, we couldn't get colonialism, but we should definitely try for that. So I think we're just going to... Oh, okay, China just rivaled us. I think we should probably make our next goal, as far as admin tech goes, to be simply... trading cotton, silk, and dyes. Okay. And we need a rival. We'll rival them back. Okay. We should make our next goal for admin tech simply level 12, just so that we can hopefully get that institution spawning. That would be ideal. Age of Discovery is ending in 120 months. Okay. That's fine. New set of objectives will be available. Don't really care right now. So we're going to move 2 of these ships over here. And we're looking to have 5 ships built right now. Okay. Because we're looking for slightly better luck on this. Nobility influence for admin power? I think we'll take the legitimacy and loyalty hit instead. I don't want to give up admin power right now. I really want to get to admin tech 12, and to that end, we're going to switch over to admin focus. And that should be fine. Okay, so that's 5 ships over here. Dip power and ducats, prestige and ducats, or trade efficiency and national tax modifier. We'll take the prestige and ducat hit. Now, this is going to take out a loan for us. It's far more efficient if we preempt this with a currency debasement. So we're going to do that. Bam. We're going to turn down our rooting out of corruption ever so slightly here, because we're currently losing money, and I'm not okay with this. We need to roll up an explorer. Ooh, 5 maneuver. I like that a lot. We're going to let the month tick happen. There we go. And now we're going to send them out to circumnavigate the globe. Don't repair. Actually, I'm going to leave it at default. We'll see what happens. Now that it's fully explored, they might be able to repair. But where would they repair? They would need to make it all the way through here, make it through the Indian Ocean, and come back to us, like, over here. Actually, like, over here is where they'd probably come back to us. Okay. Well, we'll see if they make it, and if not, we should definitely have another set of caravels on the way. We have some coming in, but we'll need to work on the others. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to spam out just 1 million courthouses. There we go. And again, the reason we're spamming these courthouses is to lower our governing capacity so that we can make additional states. Looks like independence for Upper Brittany is being enforced. The French are kind of ignoring their rebellion. Oh, it's down over here. Upper Breton separatists. We can actually go deal with that. We'll put in this leader, and we will kill these guys for them. They're over here. That's fine. We'll go after them. Okay, we just lost an advisor. And we're a little on the poor side to hire a new one right now, although it looks like we can go ahead and bump back up our rooting out of corruption. And so we shall. Oh. Of course. I am a moron. Just as soon as we can retreat, we will. There we go. They're retreating to there. That's fine. We'll swap positions with these guys. I can't believe I did that again after just looking at our army maintenance. Okay, we'll just do something like that. That'll do. I mean, we did kill like half of them, so that's something. How's our exploration doing? Where are we? We're currently here. Okay, we're making good progress. This would make France upset, but we would take one of their provinces. We're going to do that, actually. France is already super upset at us. And we need to weaken France whenever possible. Oh, the French army actually decided to show up. Okay. We'll allow it. We're doing really well on our circumnavigation this time. We do need to start converting over here. Excellent. We're currently in coast of Hawaii. Our fleet just vanished. Okay, it's over here. Province embraced Renaissance. We're just now starting to see high attrition. That is so huge. I think we did it. One of our vessels was lost. Oh, we're still taking huge attrition ticks. It's going to be so close. Oh, that was incredibly close. We were right here. That was incredibly close. Like, disgustingly close. If I'm honest. And I doubt we're going to roll another leader that's that good. With the 5 maneuver. We may want to just wait until we have a larger fleet to do it with. I mean, it doesn't really help that much to have a larger fleet, but it helps a little. Why are we currently losing money? Interesting. Well, it's because our army maintenance is up, of course. We'll do something like that. Just turn it down. Actually, we'll turn it down to empty, because we don't need to reinforce any men. So we'll turn it down to full half. That'll be fine. We can invest in a quantity idea. I don't think we really need the Young Conserve right now. Yeah, we need to be working on our tech currently. But here comes all these courthouses. Bam. Courthouses are done. And what does that put us at here? Do I have to wait for a month tick for this to update? Because that didn't update. It's exactly the same as it was. Okay, that's better. Not a lot better, but a little better. So let's go ahead and put in a couple of states. Maybe we'll get 1, maybe we'll get 2, something along those lines. That would put us to 1229. Okay, so that's the only one we get, is Tanjore. That's fine. Also, I was noticing this prosperity mechanic here. Stability must be positive for that to grow. I'd like our stability to be positive, but I'm not going to spend admin power on it right now. Not when we're angling to get, hopefully, the next institution in our territory. And I mean, maybe just getting to Diptech 11. Well, that's just colonial range, realistically. Well, let's get these guys over here. 2 base production in Mogadishu. Yeah, we will happily take that. And I want to make sure that we are producing additional boats over here. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. I guess we'll give this another go. One of these days, we're going to get the luck that we need. The question is it this day? 3 maneuver? Okay. And how are we doing on hull? We're good on hull. The attrition ticks when we're doing the exploration here doesn't seem to be anything to do with the month tick, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to leave them this time on the repair threshold of normal and see what they end up doing. When I've circumnavigated the globe previously, I've done it on normal, and it's been fine. But the reason that they were taking attrition over here, I believe, was because of supply range. They were out of supply range, and so they were taking the attrition. But we'll see how this ends up going. We can, of course, build another courthouse, and so we shall. Sorted by free improvement value. Yeah, improvement amount is probably going to be the best thing to sort by. Well, off they go. We'll see if they get anywhere this time. And now that we have Renaissance, we should start thinking about a couple of things. First, expanding our armies. That is definitely something we should consider. And I'd like to be rooting out a little bit more corruption here. There we go. Fantastic. So we should probably think about... Let's see, our combat width is 25. We should probably see about approaching that-ish, but our supply limits are still relatively low. We should maybe think about expanding our armies to a standard size of 20. And if we're going to do that, I think we go for 5 cannon in the backline. We are getting high naval attrition over here, but let's just go ahead and bring in a few more cannon over here. Excellent. And what is our force limit? 215? Yeah, that's plenty. Don't need to worry about that. Ooh, we're already losing ships. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. Yeah, this isn't going to make it. Can tell you that right now. A revolt up over there. That's a French revolt. We'll go deal with that. We are, of course, going to have to bump up our army maintenance to do so. Okay, let's see about getting an advisor over here. Trade efficiency. This guy is a +2 advisor that costs half as much, so we'll go for this guy. Mercantilism and prestige. Yeah, we'll go for mercantilism and prestige. Oh, we just took a loan. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. We'll debase our currency and repay the loan, but that's super inefficient to do. We need to be rooting out slightly less corruption. That does give us the money that we needed, though, to bring all of our numbers of cannon up to 5. Like so. So we'll just expand our armies about like this. And this one as well. We'll hold off on this one until after this battle. This battle will currently happen on 12 April. I'd like to give it one more tick for morale. So we'll go in right about now. Currently still losing money. Oh no, we're not. It just hasn't updated yet. That's fine. We should be able to pull this off, no problem. There we go. We won that. We'll let the French cap it back. And we will bring in some more cannon over here. Perfect. And I guess we may as well drill these guys. No real reason not to. And then we will, of course, drop our army maintenance right on down. And our rooting out of corruption right on up. We need to deal with our corruption issue. It's starting to get a little out of hand. But we can also put in the remainder, or well, not the remainder, but the remainder of this money, I guess, into courthouses. We still need a lot of courthouses. There's no doubt about that. And there go all of our cannon. We're taking attrition in this province right now, so we need to find somewhere with a better supply limit. Like here. We'll have to wait for the month tick, which is unfortunate, but now we can have them come in. Okay, so they should no longer be taking attrition. These guys are still reinforcing. Yeah, that's fine. The second army, of course, needs to be over here and grouped in. We'll have to wait for the month tick for that to happen, though. There we go. Fantastic. Let's check in on this status. Okay, these boats are all ready to go. We'll group them up over here. And we should probably consider building another set. Can only build 3 right now. We're currently losing some money. So we'll just root out slightly less corruption here. Not much. Just a tiny, tiny amount. And the reason we're losing money, I think, is... Actually, it's not reinforcement. We have our maintenance all the way down. But we can go ahead and grab Miltech 10. So that's fantastic. 830 military power. That's acceptable. So there's Miltech 11. That gave us 2 combat width, half a cavalry fire, 0.2 infantry shock, and we can now build a weapons manufactory. Okay. Sounds good. So we're now ahead of time 12 years in Miltech. That's acceptable. We're going to want to bring up our army maintenance ever so slightly so that we are reinforcing a little bit, and we can do a government reform. Tier 2. So we're currently on feudal nobility. We could change this if we wanted to, but we can enact a reform now. Or we could expand our administration and spend 20 reform progress to expand the cost, or rather to increase the cost of that by 20%, but also increase our governing cap by 20. That's interesting. So once you get this maxed out, that gives you something to do with this system. I like it. Manpower modifier, tax modifier, and nobility influence reduction. We're going to curtail the noble privileges. I want that tax modifier. Excellent. Okay, so these guys are all grouped up over here. Let's try rolling up an explorer. 1 maneuver. This is not going to go well. I can tell you that right now. Maybe we should try rolling a second one? Or just send this guy out to die? I guarantee you he'll die. %100%. I don't really want to spend the dip power, but 4 maneuver? We'll give it a go. Let's see how that goes. Maybe we'll make it with 4 maneuver this time. We could get lucky. It does seem to be somewhat random. So that's good. We're going to hit Admin Tech 11 here pretty soon. Next year, in fact. Slightly over a year for that. That's fine. We're only gaining 3 diplomatic power per month right now, which I'm not a huge fan of. We do need to definitely get a couple more caravels queued up. There we go. And we're no longer too interested in peace now that we have our Renaissance spread. And colonialism is not currently spreading, so we don't really care about peace right now. So we need to be thinking about where we want to expand next. And I'm leaning towards Mali here. We can bring these guys straight down here, and Mali is looking awful weak. We'll just pop a leader over here. That'll stop that army drilling, I'm aware. Do we have a CB on these guys? We don't. So we should probably get one. We'll build a spy network, and in the meantime, we'll start this army drilling. Okay. Fantastic. So we're now taking high naval attrition. Yeah, I don't think that this fleet is going to make it. So they're currently taking attrition from base value, time at sea, and minus 4% from the leader maneuver. So yeah, they're taking 7% attrition right now. Now 12%. Yep. I figured that this probably wouldn't happen. We got so close with the 5 maneuver leader, but the 4 maneuver leader just not really doing it. Okay, another French rebellion over here. The French can handle that. We'll go for this guy, since he's the only one we can afford right now, for our advisor. And we can invest in a diplomatic, or rather in an admin idea, but that's a really bad idea. Mombasa has now been annexed. And they've got 7 light ships here. We're going to send those 7 light ships over to Rio Grande. And then they've got 6 well-drilled troops here. We didn't inherit their leader, sadly. But that's okay. We'll allow it. How are we doing on governing cap? We're at 1197, so we should actually probably make a new state. So we are, of course, just making whatever the most development states are, which at this point is Isfahan. Fantastic. That put us at 1242. Okay, so we're going to go after Malindi as soon as we can. And we are currently at 10.85 spy network there. So it's going to be a little while before we're ready to do that, it would appear. Going to send these guys over to Rio Grande as well. We're going to fire this leader. There's no point in having a 1 maneuver explorer right now, I think. Okay, so we currently have 10 ships here. They are currently under repairs, so that's fine. We'll hold off on an explorer for now. And we're getting super close to our next admin tech, Tech 11. We're going to be able to do this in June of this year, apparently. That institution tech penalty is painful, to be sure. But as long as we focus on this, I think we can get Admin Tech 12 before 1550. Because it's on tech it's on time in 1544. Okay, we just finished a colony over here. We'll go inland a little bit. Excellent. And this is eventually going to become a colonial nation. These are still being repaired. And that's okay. We could use banking some more dip power, although now that we're no longer annexing over here, that does help. And we can go ahead and make our claim over here. So we'll fabricate our claim on Malindi, the highest development province there. Fantastic. And we can grab Admin Tech 11, which will be great. And we should probably go ahead and raise our army maintenance. Stop these guys from drilling for a bit. And we will just let it tick for a month or two. Probably 2 months, actually. So we would arrive... We're going to want to go when we would arrive on 7 June. Or, not 7 June, on 1 June. What is this? An alliance offer. Who are these guys? Interesting. I'll allow it. Okay. Now back to this plan. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 1 June. Okay. So now we are going to go ahead and declare war. Take Malindi. They're allied with Kilwa. Do we co-belligerent Kilwa? What is the tech levels? 10 and 10. So we have a mill tech on them. And we have just a ludicrous amount of manpower available. I think we go ahead and do. We always can bring in more armies if we need to. Okay. So we'll come in here, crush this. We'll come in here and start sieging Malindi. We'll use Mombasa as a bit of a buffer zone. Excellent. In the meantime, we almost have our ships here ready to go. Yeah, let's spare no expense and get the military power. Fantastic. So we won that battle, and I think we'll win this one too. We did. Fantastic. Okay, so at this point, I want to just see about rolling up an Explorer. 3. Crap. I don't think 3 maneuver pips does the trick. Even with 12 ships. I'm gonna roll once more. Well, that's even worse. Okay, this would be a good admiral, but he's a terrible explorer. Do we do one more roll? I hate to do this. Oh. We definitely don't do another roll. I guess we'll put that guy in and see what he does. These are mostly inherited ships anyway. But we're going to need to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will finish up this war. Maybe invade Kilwa a little bit. And we'll see what we can get done. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.